Hey, welcome everybody. It is Leah Ray with Digital Trailblazer. I'm pumped. We got a bonus training for you guys today. Usually I only go live once a week. Today is pure bonus just to help you out. So we had some really great engagement and great questions and get response from Monday's training, which was all about how to generate sales as quickly as possible. So today I wanted to really walk you through an entire launch plan. Okay. So an entire launch plan on how to make this work. All right. How do you get from zero, from scratch, from nada to $10,000 in 6 weeks or less if you are starting from square one? Okay. So from starting from square one, we absolutely want to walk you through this. So as you jump on, say hello. Let me know you are here with me today. We're going to dive in deep. You're going to absolutely want a pen and paper handy because it's going to be some massive gold nuggets flowing around. You're going to want to take some notes. And I'm going live in many platforms. So Emilio, hey, Emilio, Rashid, Janessa, welcome, Charisse. Awesome. Okay. So I would, if you're starting from scratch and you want to actually do this, if you're like taking notes, you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I want to know because I want to totally root you on and help you in this process. So I do have some treats and some wonderful things for you today. If you are going through this and you're like, this sounds amazing and I totally want to rock this, but I'm going to need some help on how to actually implement all of this stuff. Okay, no problem. That's what we do. That's our specialty. So let's just chat. Comment info in the comments on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You just have to find the links in the description. But comment info and we'll chat, see what's going on, see how we can help you out. And I got a giveaway. So we also have an amazing giveaway. If you don't have this yet from us, you absolutely need this. This is our Ads That Convert PDF guide. Just type in ads, ADS, into the comments and we will it's just so good. Like we have really good results for our clients, helping them crush it with Facebook ads, getting leads for $1, $2, $3 a lead, sometimes 24 cents a lead, like ridiculous results. So you want, trust me, y'all want this results. So comment ads and I will get that over to you. So, and if you're asking for anything, send me a friend request if you're on the Facebook world, because then I can actually talk to you and get you everything you asked for. Otherwise, it's going to be sitting in your friend requests or your message requests, and it's just going to be stuck there. And of course, we don't want that. If you want it, then I want to get it to you. All right. So as we jump in, okay, we got 5 on TikTok. Let's check the numbers. Who's winning right now? Oh, Facebook group is at 9. But StreamYard, the tallies all the other ones, is at 19. So I think everybody else is winning. However, I have confidence in my peoples in the group, because you my peeps, that you're gonna keep going. So give a lot of comments. Just as honestly, guys, the more that you learn, you got to learn this stuff, right? You have to study this. You have to become a master. If you want to run a successful business, you have to master these skills. So you should be learning, not just in like entertainment mode and like, let's see how goofy Leah is today, or like, what's she going to talk about? You should be ready to learn. Part of learning is taking notes. So here's my challenge. Type notes. You're on your phone or you're at your desktop or wherever you're watching from, and you can actually like type what I'm telling you in comments on the live stream. Magic. So here's the thing. It's going to help you learn better because you're actually engaging and taking notes on it. It's also going to help other people because if you're taking notes, they're seeing those notes and they're going to do awesome. So, Ramona's going to do it. Amelia's going to do it. Fabulous. Okay. And it's going to also boost the algorithm so that other people who truly need this information will be seeing it. Yay. Okay. So let's break it down. All right. We're going to jump in. Now, just so you know that a 6-week, $10,000 goal is not the slow path. Okay. This is the hustle path. This is the path of like, I'm banging this out. I'm going to have some late nights. I'm going to make this work, but I'm going to do it. Okay. So that being said, if the fast track, if the hustle path doesn't fit for your life and your schedule right now, you should still be taking notes on this and just spread it out over a few more weeks. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through the beast mode version to get you the biggest results as quickly as possible. Adjust as needed based on your lifestyle and how much time and energy you have to put towards this. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't scare you off. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right. So getting started. Now I'm assuming you're totally starting from scratch. So you're coming to me with like, I've got a kind of a concept or kind of an idea, but that's it. Okay. So first thing week 1 is busted out week. Week 1 is like, you're going to have some late nights. Okay. But write this down. I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do on week 1. And if you think this is stupid or you're like, I don't think people can do this. Oh, yes, honey, people can do this. Our clients do this all the time. We just got another one. Ramsey's one of our clients. He's done 19,000 in the 2 months that he's been in our program. We haven't even added him to the testimonials page yet. Like we all the time. Okay. So Julie, Virginie, Adrienne, we've got some amazing results. So I'm not just pulling this out of my behind. This is real. People do this. Okay. So let's dive it on in. Okay, week 1, we're going to start, and remember, take your notes. We're going to start with research. Step number 1, research. So most of the people that I connect with, they've got like a vague idea of what they want to do, but they don't really have it put together into an offer. Okay, so they don't really have an offer figured out. They just have some ideas to work with. So that's what we need to figure out first is day 1, we're getting going on the offer. You have to get this fleshed out because everything else that you're doing should be pointing to the offer. So if the offer isn't figured out, what are you pointing at? Like nothing else matters. So we need to get into some research, okay, and figure out what exactly the offer is. So if you've got an idea, you've got a concept of, I don't know, mindset for business owners, helping business owners get out of their limiting beliefs and actually start to scale their business. So maybe you're a mindset life coach sort of thing, but you come to me often, y'all are great, but oftentimes the ideas are too broad or generic. And so we need to actually get them really, really defined. And so we need to verify that there's a demand for what you're offering. How do you do that? How do you tell that there is a demand? Here's a clue. The coaching industry, courses, info products, there's a ton of people out there. If no one is doing what you're doing, that's actually not a good thing. If people are profitable and making money with what you're trying to do, that's a great sign that there's an opportunity there. Okay. So if no one's doing it, that's not where your blue ocean is going to come from in today's world. There's a ton of coaches. There's a ton of people who've explored and fully gone through this industry. Someone should be making money doing something similar to what you want to do. If there's no one, that's not a good sign. Okay. We're going to create your own blue ocean by how you position and frame everything. But if you see people being successful, that's really where you need to be. Okay. That's a good sign. Now, a great way to do this, if you are and you should be doing this, you should be Googling for your competitors, people who would be doing the same thing. And you're essentially telling Facebook like, ooh, check out, I'm interested in this thing. And then you should start seeing ads on Facebook for those things, right? That's how Facebook works. They collect that data and then they serve up ads based on what you're interested in. Now, if you see people continually running ads about your topic, and not just a one-time ad, but they're running ads over time, or they have multiple ads running, that's a good sign that there is an ability to be profitable in that niche with that type of offer. Okay, so scope out the competition, see if they're running ads, see what they're doing. Okay, explore. Also, you can explore. There's all kinds of tools, keyword research. If you haven't heard about that before, you can check out sites like Ubersuggest by Neil Patel, Google AdWords, Answer the Public. These are all sites that show you what people are searching for online. Go there and explore. Type in things related to what you want to offer people, the types of results you want to help people achieve, and get an idea what they actually want. Okay. Because right now you're thinking what people want. Well, let's do some research and put something a little more significant down. Okay. So do some research and what are they asking for? Also a great way to see that there's demand. Head over. Now, I'm going to tell you this tip, but you got to do it the right way. Don't do this the wrong way. Otherwise, you're going to harm yourself. So, all right. The right way to do this, go to Udemy. Udemy is a huge marketplace for digital courses. Now, do not look at the prices on Udemy's site because they are ridiculously low and bad. And I don't want you to compare yourselves to those prices. However, you will be able to figure out if there is a demand because you're not going to see how many courses were sold on that topic, but you can see how many reviews are there. See, get it? If there's a ton of reviews, that means they've sold a bunch of it, right? You can do the same thing on Amazon. Look for books on your topic on Amazon. Are there a ton of reviews? Awesome. That's a really good sign. There's a lot of people interested in your topic. And if there's a lot of people who want results that you want to offer people, and there's a lot of people searching for it, there's a lot of people reading books on it, that's great. That means a percentage of those will be willing to pay to get help getting those results. Okay. So do your research and then define who your target audience is and what's the result that you help them to get. Because a shift in mindset isn't a result. Learning natural remedies isn't a result. That is information. You don't sell the information, you sell the result. So if you're like into natural remedies and you thought you were going to put it together a program for this, then instead, what if you shifted it? And you're like, well, I'm going to help moms get their kids past 8 years old without a single antibiotic, right? Like build a program around that, how to deal with the common stuff that kids deal with, from birth to 8, avoiding antibiotics. As we all know, antibiotics are not good for you to do a lot. And you need them when you need them, but you want to avoid them whenever you can. So maybe that's how you take it from information of like herbal remedies or natural remedies or anything like that, and you turn it into a result-specific program. Okay. Yeah, Ramona, Udemy, correct. So that's how you get really, really specific. Okay. Good. You guys are taking notes. Charisse is listening. Good job. All right. So who it is and get specific. It can't just be a broad swath of people. And if you're struggling with this because you're like, oh, everybody needs it, I can help everybody. True. However, there is a saying in marketing that is very important to understand, is that if you're marketing, if you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. That means no one hears you. In this busy, attention-grabbing world where people have very little attention span, we need to get people's attention. We need people to see our advertising, to see our content and be like, and it's like we're hearing the thoughts that they're going on in their head and joining in on that conversation. So imagine if you want to help. So say you want to help people do social media marketing. That's your offer is somewhere around social media marketing. And you're like, I'm going to help all business owners learn social media marketing. Fabulous. However, imagine writing an ad for that. So it would be very broad. It would be very generic because me as a coach, my needs and what I'm concerned for. So I'm looking for leads. I'm looking for high ticket clients. I'm looking for all of these different things, engagement, reach, blah, blah. Whereas a landscaping business, they want customers. They want referrals. They want an increase in their Google reviews. They want how they speak, what they're looking for is different. If you're doing, and then even compare a coach to someone who's doing Amazon FBA. Someone who's doing Amazon FBA, they have a different language. They're talking about different things. They have different needs than a coach, than a landscaper, than a dentist. All different. So if you're trying to speak to all of those people, it's going to get mushy. It's going to get watered down and no one's going to be responsive. They're not going to respond to that. Okay. So instead, get specific. So I help landscapers generate leads through viral social media content, right? Or I help landscapers with reputation to get more sales and customers through amazing reputation management, right? Like whatever your thing is, narrow it down. Okay. So get this super duper narrow. So absolutely start with that. Okay. Now, talk about myself and what I'm doing, but do you say that it just shows it's Profitable. Oh, Ramona's taking good notes. I appreciate you, Ramona. Take those notes, ladies and gentlemen. Write those comments so that everyone can benefit. Okay, now here we go. You've done your research. You know who you're helping and the result you're helping them to achieve. Great. Moving on. Okay. We're launching this in 6 weeks. You are not going to sit back and create every element of this program before you're live. You're going to do a live launch. This is where you get the bare bones together. You have a really good outline of what you're going to create or what you're going to do, and then get to the marketing side, getting ready to sell and start selling it and deliver it live to your people. Because if you want to sit back and have this just amazing, perfect little program and it's awesome, you're going to waste months of profitable sales just trying to get everything right. Instead, do a live launch, get it out on the marketplace, get a response from the marketplace, start selling, start building your organization, do everything that you need, and then refine the program as you go and your clients get great results. Okay? So, absolutely. Okay. Now, we need to start with audience growth. Okay. In order to make sales online, you absolutely need attention. What am I doing right now? Wink, wink, clue, clue. Everything that I tell you to do, I do in my business. So if you really follow what we're doing, you're going to learn a lot. So another reason to follow us. But you need to get attention. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. I'm on YouTube. I'm on like 5 different places on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. Like I'm on all these places live right now on a Wednesday afternoon. Why am I doing this? Attention. Like I want to help you. I want to serve you. But it's building the know, like, and trust factor and getting people's attention. So if and when you're ready to get help, who you coming to? The person that you know, like, and trust. Fabulous, right? So you absolutely need to start building your audience. Audience growth takes time. Audience growth absolutely takes time. So get started right away. So this is still all in week 1. Okay. I want you to get done with the research part and the defining part in day 1. That is day 1. Now we're moving on to day 2. Day 2, you're going to create your own Facebook group. You are not going to be out hunting and pecking from other people's Facebook groups to get clients. You're going to build your own Facebook group where you're going to love on people, where you're going to nurture them so that whether they're ready to buy today or in 6 months, they're still connected and paying attention to you. Okay. So build a Facebook group, create that Facebook group and schedule live, schedule interaction. So this is a bonus. I mentioned this earlier. This is not my normal live time. Okay. Wednesday afternoons, I'm not usually live. However, Mondays at 7 Eastern, every single week, I go live in my Facebook group and I give phenomenal training. There are people in our Facebook group who've made $4,500 in a month just from the free training. So I give the goods. I give tons of free training in that Facebook group. So you absolutely, like, you need a schedule and you need to be regular and you need to be consistent and show up. So create that schedule for yourself. What can you sustain? When we first got started with this type of strategy, I was doing 2 or 3 lives every single week. As we got more established, things were going great. I simplified down to 1. Okay. Now I'm doing kind of like 1, and then if I have time, I'll dangle in another one, but I'm not scheduling it because it's completely defined by if it happens, if I have time for it to happen. Okay. So get a schedule, get the Facebook group, know when you're going to serve and what you're going to do in that group. Okay. Because the idea is to love on them, give them value so they're ready to take that next step. And speaking of which, if you are like, this sounds great, but I need some like tutorial step-by-step level help with this stuff, no problem. That's what we do. Just comment info in the chat. We'll talk and see how we can help you out. And grab the ads training if you don't have it yet. Type in ads to get that because you absolutely want it. Okay. Now, Facebook group is one aspect of your funnel. Another aspect of your funnel, the way to build your audience, you need a lead magnet and you need a system. If you do not yet have a funnel system, if you do not yet have a lead, an email follow-up system, you need one. If you want to make $10,000 in 6 weeks, you ain't doing that manually. Okay. You're going to need some systems in place to get results as quickly as possible. So, all right, go to convertpoint.com or no, sorry, not com. Sorry. Convertpoint.io. It's an all-in-one system. If we ever end up working together, all of our templates slide right in there for you. It makes it really, really simple and saves you a bunch of money. But you need a system. So go to convertpoint.io, and grab a system. But you need to set this up. This is day 2. So morning of day 2, you're working on the Facebook group. Afternoon of day 2, you're working on setting up a lead magnet and a lead magnet funnel. Lead magnet is something you give away for free in exchange for people's contact information. This could be a PDF. Hey, pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. I told you to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm offering you my ads training. My ads training is phenomenal. It's absolutely going to help you. But guess what it is? It's a lead magnet. I do what I say. Okay. So this is a PDF, an MP3 audio, a video, something of value that your target audience would be interested in. So create it. Don't overthink it. People get stuck here and it kills me. The reality, okay, yes, the content should be good. It should be good content, but don't get lost in this for days on end, or some people will take weeks to do this. Give yourself 24 hours, nail it out, and you can fix it and improve it over time. The sad reality is a lot of people are going to opt in for it. Very few people are going to actually open it and review it. And if they truly want the good stuff, it doesn't matter how pretty it is. As long as they got the good content, they're going to be happy. Okay. So done is better than perfect. Get a lead magnet together and then put it into ConvertPoint. Have it set up so you have a capture page where you're collecting name, email, phone number to get the resource. And then you email them the resource. Okay. That's the level of tech that you need initially. Okay. Get that set up day 2 and 3, maybe day 4, if it takes a while. Okay. If you're not using an awesome system like ConvertPoint and it takes longer than that. So you've got your foundation for audience growth, your Facebook group and your lead magnet funnel. Okay. Now we need to start promoting. Get in front of people, build that actual audience so you have people who are interested in what you have to offer. So how big of an audience do you need? Well, let's break down the numbers. Okay. So breaking down these numbers, if you're just getting started and you're putting together a great high ticket program, it's probably like, you're not going to start, if your end goal is a $10,000 program, you're not going to start at $10,000 the first time. You're going to discount the price and you're going to get people started at a lesser price, work with them, create testimonials. Those testimonials give you the ammunition to increase the price of your program over time to get to that $10,000 mark. A lot of people have the goal of like a $5,000 offer. Okay, so maybe you start at $2,500, $2,500 for your offer. Great starting point. If your goal is to make $10,000 in 6 weeks, that requires 4 sales at $2,500. Okay. $2,500, 4 sales gets you to $10,000, right? My math makes sense. Nod. No, I can't see you nodding. You have to like do a yes or something in the comments. That's what you need to do. No. So how do you do that? How many leads do you need to actually generate to get that to happen, to sell to 4 people a $2,500 offer? On average, when you got your systems dialed in, you got good copy, you got a good offer, you should work with a coach like us to help you with that. But when all of those things are aligned, with 100 leads, you can look to make 1 to 2 high ticket sales. Okay. So 100 leads for 1 to 2 high ticket sales. So over the next 5 weeks, you need to generate probably 300 to 500 leads and follow up with all of them. Okay. So aim to build an audience of 300 to 500, and not just an audience, true leads where they've opted in. There's a big difference on social media between a follower and a lead. A lead is someone who gave you their information and now they're on your email list and possibly your text message list or whatever. A follower is just someone who hit the follow button. And they may or may not be your target audience. They may or may not ever buy anything. They may or may not ever become a lead. So absolutely move them from a follower into a lead. 300 to 500 leads per 1 to 2 high ticket sales. All right. Now, how over the next 5 weeks are you going to generate 300 to 500 leads? Big question. Most people die right here. Not going to lie. If you don't have a coach, you don't have a strategy, this is where you're going to die. Okay. If not before. So this is lead generation for coaches, consultants, course creators is often the hardest part of the process. They never figure this out, and then they never make money, and then the business slowly dies. You absolutely need to get leads generated in an efficient manner. So what does this mean? There's all kinds of ways to do this. There's not one size fits all. The reality is, though, if you are looking to generate leads, a significant amount, 300 to 500 in 5 weeks, like 100 leads a week, the chances of you doing that through messaging people in Facebook, probably slim to none. Okay. That's very, very challenging, very, very difficult to do. However, why do you think I'm giving you my ads training today? Ta-da! Because ads are phenomenal. Now, how many leads have you ever generated? A lot of people have been at this a long time and have never generated a single lead. So let's get this baby going. If you have a lead magnet, let's create a lead funnel. Okay. A lead ad. So where you're driving a Facebook ad, if you're on YouTube, homeschooling parents on YouTube, thanks for commenting. The link is in the description. So I can't really comment as easily with links on YouTube. All right. But you need, you're going to set up an ad from Facebook, and you're going to tell Facebook who your perfect person is. And then you're going to write some beautiful copy. Copywriting is a critical skill to build your business. You're going to write some beautiful copy and offer your lead magnet, whatever great freebie that is. Okay. Offer that with an ad. So you're going to run an ad. Facebook is going to show up for someone. They're going to say, hey, such and such is Jasper's person. Such and such is Angelica's person, based on the data, the information you're putting into your ads, into the business manager. So then it shows up in the newsfeed. You have to get really good at the image. The image that you use with the ad has to get them to stop their scroll. They aren't going to just read the text necessarily, but if the image catches their eye, they might read that text, right? So you need a scroll stopping image, and then you need a text with good copy that moves people to click that button. Now, you're not selling your program here. You're not selling yourself. You're simply getting them to click the button to get the lead magnet. If you don't know how to do this, please don't try this on your own. Work with us, comment info. We have templates and guide you through this entire process because I don't want you to waste so much money. But it is powerful, okay? Because then you can get this started. If you could generate leads for $2 a lead, okay, let's calculate this. $2 a lead, and you want to generate, let's say, 400 leads. That's $800 in ads. $800 in ad spend over 5 weeks. Now, hopefully the plan is to make sales during that time. So it's not just 800 up front, but it's over time, and you'll be having closing sales in the process that you can reinvest into this. Okay. But $800, 400 leads. That's why it's really important that your copy and everything is really good. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to afford this. If your system's not dialed in, if your copy's not awesome, if your lead magnets doesn't have good copy or a good landing page, your cost per lead is going to be too high to make this work. That's why you work with a coach to get all of that really, really optimized, dialed in, so you can have a really low cost per lead. Okay, so let's say $800. So if you make 4 sales, $10,000 is the revenue, and minus $800, and the rest is profit, right? Maybe a little bit less for your systems, right? But that's what we're looking at. So realistically, you're going to start generating these leads. Okay. So the ad's running. You are generating leads. The leads, you have an email follow-up system. Hey, Deanna, I think we're on the calendar for next week. I got to check, Deanna, but absolutely we're going to talk. Ada, send me a friend request. We'll chat. So you're generating these leads. They're coming through. You have emails sent out. These emails are going to be nurturing them. They're going to be telling them to book a call. They're going to be giving them additional information. During this time, you also should be building out your a VSL, a video sales letter, or a webinar that sells this for you. This is just a video that you can show to your leads, gets them informed, excited, and then they book themselves to your calendar. So you work on this with a coach. Get a really good VSL or webinar. You're going to get a good sales script together so you know how to handle the calls and actually lead people to purchase. You're going to get all of the things needed and have a really good outline of your program. So weeks 2 through 5, you're running the ads, you're doing lives in your group so you can have conversations with people, so you can book them to sales calls. You got your emails going out, booking people to sales calls. You've got your thank you page on your ad with a VSL or whatever, booking them to sales calls. So weeks 2 through 5, you're selling. And as you're going, you can add additional finesses to the system. Like we teach people how to use a call prep PDF and how to preemptively overcome objections and give people information ahead of time so they're ready to purchase, all that stuff. So you can build that out, but realistically, you're going to start selling weeks 2 through 5. You have 5 weeks to make 4 sales. You got this. Okay. Especially with a good script, with a great offer, with great copy. Absolutely. So, I'm so happy that you like the information, Deanna. Or Diana, thank you very much. Okay, so weeks 2 through 5, you're selling. Now you also have to set a start date. You're not giving, like your program doesn't start during the 6 weeks. Your program should start on week 7, week 8. Okay, so you sell it before it starts. So I'm going to sell it, like say I would sell the program to someone today and it's the 28th and the program kicks off. We're going to start live together on July 8th or something. Like set a future date. And when you're selling it, make it super clear that's the start date. Okay, that's when you're actually going to get people going, the program begins. So while you're nurturing, while you're doing sales calls, while you're selling, you're also, working on your outline, making sure you got week 1 set up, week 2 set up. Like you've got all of these pieces, you're putting them into place. So that, by the time week 7, the launch date, the date that the program actually starts, you're good to go. You jump on Zoom and you deliver. Okay. So that, my ladies and gentlemen, that's how you make $10,000 in just 6 weeks. Now you can't sit on your bum to do this. You have to take a lot of action. You need systems, you need ads, and you need a coach. So if you think this is for the faint of heart, or you're just going to bootstrap this bad boy, you can get some results, but you're not going to get that quick and that big. Okay. Realistically, you definitely want to work with someone who can help you do this, because the copy has to be on point. The messaging, the funnels, like the lead magnets, the VSL, all of that, you want to get that fine tuned so that when you generate 100 leads, you're making 1 to 2 sales. You don't want to generate 100 leads and not make any sales. Right? If you're going to spend that money on those leads, you want to make sure that you're capitalizing and getting as many people over the finish line as possible. Okay. So questions. Oh yeah. Pop in the questions now. I'm going to open up. I have my notes in front of me, so now I can look at the questions. All right. Robert Mitchell, on the thank you page, do you recommend a video for your Facebook group or a VSL to book a call? We've tested this a lot. And test it for yourself. There's never a one size fits all, because people's audiences are different, blah, blah, blah. But what we've seen time and time again is that getting people in our Facebook group has given us a lower cost per acquisition, so cost per sale, than the VSL itself. Why? Because that's a big leap. Okay. So if we're getting people on the thank you page into our Facebook group, that's an easy ask. Like, hey, you want more free stuff? Cool. Join us over here. Okay, that's a micro commitment. That's an easy ask. Sure, join. Great. Now, Leah is going live and she's loving on you and she's giving you entertainment and she's teaching. And you're like, dang, this girl knows what she's talking about. Hey, I might want to talk to her, see if she can help me. I'm sick and tired of trying to do this on my own and not making any money. Well, then they're booking from the Facebook group, and then you can sell from there. So comparatively, if you have, so someone opts in for a lead magnet and the thank you page is a VSL, that VSL has to be really good and the offer has to be amazing in order to really work. And there is I'll let you in a little industry secret, okay? What people are doing and what I will not do, okay? There's been some gurus and some very, very expensive programs that teach to have insane guarantees on your program. So make $100,000 in 90 days or your money back. Like something stupid, like the bigger and the crazier, the better. Now, they say they're teaching to make these kind of guarantees so that you can do what's called a direct VSL. So on that thank you page, it sounds amazing and people book. And then you get on the sales call and you pitch them and you close. Does this work? Yes. Do I recommend it? No, because what they're actually teaching the coaches on the back end is to have your legal text on your contract have so many stipulations to that guarantee that it never actually gets paid out. Personally, ethically, I can't do that. I would not recommend anyone else doing that. I think that's really nasty and misleading. I would much rather people join my program, choose to buy and work with me because they believe it's going to get them what they want. And because I believe it's going to get them what they want, like versus like a bait and switch, like, ooh, here's this giant guarantee. And then I'm never actually going to give you the guarantee. Like I don't honor it. No, I don't like that. So people who, if you do have that kind of big, huge, juicy guarantee, then a direct VSL on the thank you page can work. But we don't do that. And so we absolutely get Kathleen. Yep. Been there. See, I'm sorry. Like, that kills me that happens. But yeah, we would much rather get people in the Facebook group. If you have an indirect VSL or not like that crazy, super sexy, I'm going to give you $1 million offer in your pitch, then oftentimes it's too big of a step for people on the thank you page to book. And so you can test it and see what is cheaper for you. Is it cheaper to get people into your Facebook group and book from there and from the other things, like the other ways that you're booking calls? Or is it cheaper for you to use a VSL and to book directly from there? So always test, but my initial response is to do the other stuff. That what we've seen for ourselves and for a lot of our clients is that the cost per acquisition is less getting them into a Facebook group and doing all of the other, like we have 3 funnels that we send our traffic through. So we gonna get them in. Like if you're ready, if you're looking for a coach, if you're looking for help, you need guidance, you're praying for like a plan, we're going to give you the opportunity to take that step with us. Okay. Because we do it in so many ways. And so that's how I would handle it. So thank you. I agree. The misleading advertising is unethical and disappointing. Yeah. And it's everywhere. So I'm not a fan of that. Okay. Let's see if I missed any other questions. And wants his glasses back. I love my glasses. I just got them. Thank you, Chris. Okay. There's some weird comments. TikTok, guys, if you've ever curious, has anybody gone live on TikTok? The weirdest comments, because it's unlike Facebook and where Facebook and even YouTube, they show it to the people that already know you, right? Like they know you, they like your content, they know who you are. TikTok shows it to anybody who's online and the comments get weird. So we just kind of ignore them and keep rolling. And if someone appreciates what you're saying, good, fabulous. Okay. Amelia says great information. Awesome. By the way, using your free tips, I now have a lead magnet funnel generating leads at $7 per lead. Wow, Robert. Yay. And that's from our free content. Imagine if we were helping you out, we get that way down. So that's fabulous. That's really, really good. Okay. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Here's the deal. If you did not yet have our ads training, our ads that convert, like I said, we're really good at this. You absolutely want this. Even if you're not ready for ads now and you want to look at ads later, grab this, file it away. It's going to be helpful. type in ads in the comments. If you're on LinkedIn, if you're on, what's the other one? YouTube. If you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, you have to just go to the description. The link is already there. You can just grab that on your own. If you're on TikTok, just go to our bio. We got stuff there for you. But if you are sick and tired of struggling, of trying to figure this out, of having just uncertainty and indecision, and you're throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that someday you make a sale, if you're tired of that, let's just talk and see how we can help you out. Okay. Type in info in the comments. Let's chat. Let's have a conversation and see how we can help you out. Emilio, I am happy I joined today. Thank you. Yes, Emilio is a rock star. He's just getting started, and I'm so excited to see him crush it. So we're gonna see that. Go take a look at our testimonials page today, and then give Emilio about 6 weeks or 4. And we're going to have some new testimonials added there because he's going to kill this. I'm so excited for him. Okay, awesome. Have a blessed Wednesday. I will see y'all Monday, 7 Eastern time in the Facebook group, probably everywhere else too, but my Facebook group are my people's where I love on you good. So, okay. So, sorry, DBS actual. Just click on the link in the description of our bio. I don't think I have a way to send you a link. I can try, but I don't think I can do that on TikTok. But you can set a time to chat with me from the link in my description in TikTok. So I'll see y'all Monday, 7 Eastern. Have a blessed weekend. If you're doing something fun for the holiday, enjoy, have fun. And I'll see y'all next Monday at 7 Eastern time. Bye.